One of the best things about Vietnam is the modern, efficient train system. It's very comfortable for family travel, and it's a big adventure for the kids. It'll give you a chance to see the countryside as you travel the length of this beautiful country. We traveled south to north, starting in Saigon. The tracks generally follow the coast, and there are some very scenic sections around Da Nang. While the seats can be selected online, the transaction is not nearly as straightforward as it could be. There are a couple of tricks that can save you some money, and at the end we'll take you through the online booking system for best seat selection.
So, how do you book the train in Vietnam from abroad? Because most people are thinking about their travels when they're in the US, Canada, wherever, Europe. So, they want to maybe book their seats or sleeper car. Here's how to do it. I spent a lot of time myself. I got frustrated because there's basically no way to book and pay. The secret is there's no way to pay online using the official Vietnam website. Step one, first you need to select your train seats and decide if you're gonna sit in like a soft seat or hard seat, or if you're going to enjoy a cabin, like a coach. So there's 4-bed coaches that are sleeper coaches, or there's 6-bed sleeper coaches. The 6-bed, they don't really allow very much room for your head and whatnot. So we ended up picking the 4-bed sleeper coach, soft sleeper coach, and you search for your seats that you want. Take a picture of it and bring it to the station with you. This is assuming you're already in Vietnam. And you can easily get your seats booked and paid for right at the train station. We did it just 2 days before taking the train at the beginning of February. Be careful, the trains get booked up through Tet. So 16th, 17th, they are completely booked months in advance. Using a third-party agency website, you can book and pay for your tickets, but do it about 2 months in advance because they do book up on the websites like that. Kids under 5 are free. You get a discount for older kids. Yeah, the kids can share beds.
What do we have here? How many beds do we get?
We have 3. That one is for a different.
This one's for someone else. This one is ours.
For Mom and Dad.
Down here.
This is mine. That's Lick's.
And that's Lincoln's over there. And then we got some stuff in the middle here. And there's some storage up here. And then all the cabins come off of this main. And then we look outside here at the station. And there's the end of our car.
Watch your head. Stable up, very nice. Yeah, hi.
How is it, Lane?
How is it? Describe it.
Pretty good.
So, we're on train SE10 heading towards Nha Trang. We decided on the sleeper area, soft seat. So they are pretty soft and they're clean, nice clean sheets. We decided on this because we have all our bags and we have way too many bags. We have like 7 things now. And we decided we wanted to have a little bit more space for our things. We read a review. Another traveling family had mentioned that there's not that much space to recline with the seats. So we wanted a little more space. So we decided, since Lincoln. So here's a travel tip. Kids under 5, you don't have to pay for their seat. So we actually paid for 3 people, 2 adults, 1 child, 7 years old. Lincoln was free and he's gonna hang out here on the 3 seats. We don't need an extra ticket for Lincoln. We'll just be able to show his passport as proof that he's under 5. Okay, so first you're gonna go to dsvn.vn for the official website. Then you're going to want to go and change the language over here to English. There we go. English. Okay, so you're booking from Saigon, train to, let's say, Nha Trang. One way, let's just try that for now. Departure date, maybe we're leaving on the 20th. And then search. Okay, confirm to buy tickets. Okay, so here we go. We've got SE8. So up here are the different train options that day on the 20th. So there's a few options up at the top here. This one here leaves at 6 in the morning. And this one here, SE6, leaves at 9 in the morning, etc. So maybe you want to leave at 9 in the morning. Let's pick SE6. And then it kindly gives you coach number 1, soft seat aircon. So and then you can put your mouse over here to see what's the status of the seats. So the purple here, those are reserved for longer trips, Saigon to Hanoi. Here, there's an available seat for 224,000 VND and another available seat. So it's pretty intuitive here. So I'm going to move over to car coach number 3 and see what that status is. So you can book they're being transacted. So there you go. There's some information. This one's not for sale. Towards the end of the train, that's usually where the 4-seat cabins are. And so this one's reserved Saigon to Hanoi, and then let me see, and maybe 10 has any availability. Tickets sold. And maybe, here we go, we got lucky. 15, 16, 13, and 14 are available, and so is 27, 28, 29, and that gives you the price. So it's actually a really good price. The bottom is usually more expensive because you can sit up and comfortably, sit up, whereas the top, it's a bit high to really, you can sit up, but it's a bit high up there. And obviously if you're, having a hard time getting up there, that's going to make your journey a little more uncomfortable. Okay, so then if you want to go ahead and take a picture with your iPhone, and you can take a picture that you've selected the train SE6, as well as seats 15, 16, and 13, 14. Then you take that with you to the train station, and you can go ahead and pay for those seats. Now, if you want to be extra careful, you can actually reserve them, but you can't pay for them with an international credit card. That's the only downside. So you can go ahead and click them here, like that, and over here, buy tickets. And that gives you a small amount of time with which in the cart here to select them, and you're going to be able to reserve them, but you won't be able to pay for them. And that concludes the searching for tickets. And if you scroll down, it gives you a few more details on the different seat colors and what they mean. So good luck.